Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be chit chat Q&A video talk through while doing this bronzy fresh summer makeup look. This is what I actually always wear when I don't know what to do, and to me this is a perfect look for spring summer, especially for the summer, because as you can tell it's very glowy, fresh, and you're definitely gonna look like a glowing goddess. And if you want to get to know me a little bit better, just keep on watching. Okay, so on a summertime, I never usually put a face cream before my makeup because under heat, your face will melt much faster when you have a cream on, and that's why I'm avoiding it. So I'm always applying primer first, and that's it. So today I'm gonna use Jouer Anti Blemish Matte Primer, and I usually don't have oily skin, so that really helps. So I recently received this foundation from NYX. It's called Total Controle. This one is in shade Classic Tan. So liquidy. I put like a few drops on the back of my hand. This foundation is meant to be applied with this brush from NYX as well. It's called, the number 22, and it has like a little hole in it. I don't know if you can tell. Like obviously you can apply this foundation with any other brush or beauty blender, but I love this brush, so why not? Okay, so I'm gonna read your questions, and the first question is, do you only train boxing or kickboxing? Well, I train boxing and that's it. And I actually lost so much weight over the past year, like 20 pounds to be precise. Yeah, I would definitely recommend boxing for everyone, especially for the girls, because it's a really great exercise for a female body as well. And as you can tell, I lost so much weight, but I'm not like plumped, you know, I'm not masculine, not at all. So you don't have to worry that you're gonna grow in mass, no. And what kind of makeup do you feel the most confident? Definitely this kind of makeup, because it's not like too over-empowering. Like recently, I'm really loving that like really natural look, even though I'm saying once again, there is a lot of products that you're using to achieve that, but you're actually enhancing your beauty. You can definitely contour if you like. The only thing I actually contour is my nose. It's not like I hate my nose, it's just, that's why I like makeup. I mean, you can definitely enhance the best thing on your skin and maybe hide some imperfections to feel better about yourself. So yeah. Now I'm gonna use the concealer, and this one is from NYX HD Studio Photogenic in shade Nude Beige. So I recently just discovered this concealer and it's life. It has such a good coverage and it highlights. As you can tell, I don't need a lot of product, and I love the shade. So yeah. Somebody asked if I suntan on the summer, and the answer is no. I used to do that, but not anymore. I really take care of my skin, and the only thing I'm using is the Loving Tan Mousse in shade Dark, and I can tell it looks amazing on the skin. It's not patchy or anything. It's so beautiful. It lasts for 5 days, but the only thing that bothers me are my hands. Like they're always, see, this is from boxing, and when you apply the cream on your hands, and my hands are really dry, so basically it always develops much more on the hands than on the rest of my body. And then I have this transition here. I mean, you cannot avoid that. So that's the only downside, but I would rather be like looking like that here than burn my skin. I'm just gonna blend my concealer with concealer kabuki brush, and this one is a little, I've used it yesterday, so that's why it's dirty. I don't know if you can hear my bird, but I got a budgie for my birthday, and she is so freaking loud. She's talking for the entire day, and she's screaming. She's not talking, she's singing. She has such a nice personality, but oh my god, sometimes it's just overwhelming. Next question is, do you like Selena Gomez, and what do you think about her new song, Bad Liar? I think it's great, and I love Selena. I mean, who doesn't? What kind of question is that? And the funny thing is that when you read my name, you would immediately say I'm Jelena because of Justin and Selena ship name. But this is not how my name is pronounced. It's actually Jelena. And yeah, I love Selena so much. I love her songs. This is where you're going to spend your summer. Before I answer it, I'm gonna use this MAC Mineral. This is the new thing I have. It's a MAC mineralized powder, I guess, in shade Light. I'm going to a few locations. I'm gonna do some work, and I'm definitely gonna give myself a nice vacay because I really need it. I'm such a workaholic. Everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be done on time and stuff. So I'm just overwhelmed a little bit. When you're in this kind of business, you can never take the real vacation because I always have to think about you guys, you know, what I'm gonna provide on my social media, like fashion and beauty posts, because people, if I'm not there for like 3 days max or 4 maybe, people are already sending messages like, where are you, what's happening? And I'm like, I'm here, I just took a break because I cannot be glitz and glam all the time. Since we're talking about that, somebody asked, what are the downsides of this business? In the meantime, no filter, powder all over my face. I would say you constantly have to be present. You have to be creative all the time because people are following you because of that. You know, they want to see something new, and that's a huge stress by itself. But don't get me wrong, I love this. But yeah, the downside as well is I gave my all and I gave myself into the public, you know. People think that it's okay to talk shit and leave such a bad negative comments. I mean, there's a thin line between constructive criticism and being a total asshole. People will bring you down for everything. There will always be that person who will have a bad day and comment some nasty thing about you. They will feel much better about themselves, if you know what I mean, and that's not the case. I mean, I'm generally, I pity those kind of people, because why would you ever say something bad to some person who you don't even know? I really, honestly, I don't care. If I see those kind of comments, I immediately block those people because I don't want that negative shit on my channel. Let me just put the bronzer real quick. This is a bronzing powder by MAC in shade Bronze. If you want to be that person who's gonna hate, well then hate. That's your problem. Like before, I remember I was so afraid to actually open my YouTube channel because English is not my first language. And imagine you're actually thinking in your head what you're gonna say next in your own language and speak another. This is so hard. It's hard to keep up with the grammar as well. I do make mistakes all the time, but you know, right now when I think about it, I was worrying unnecessarily. Just gonna contour my nose real quick. What's my favorite song of all time? And I actually don't have it, but I can say who is my favorite, and that's definitely Neo. His songs are definitely a work of art. My favorite song from him is Part of the List. And I'm gonna use the blush from Colourpop Cosmetics. It's a peach one. I don't know the shade at this point, but I'm gonna state everything down below. And if this is actually my real job now. Yes, it is. This is the only thing I do at this point. I'm a social influencer and that's it. But 2 years ago, before everything happened, I was a freelance makeup artist. I'm actually licensed, but to be honest, everything I know, I learned myself. Like, it's just practice. If you have talent for makeup, you don't even need school. I mean, that's my personal opinion. It's definitely good to have a certificate if you want to work on other people, and I think you need it. You cannot work without that. And I really loved that job until one point when I was like done. The hardest thing in this business is definitely working with women sometimes, because there's a lot of, you know, different personalities. She don't want this, she wants this and not this, and it was just so frustrating sometimes. And I am that very explosive kind of person, and I was like just screaming inside, just shut up and let me do your makeup. Like, damn, you know? Anyway, now I'm gonna use my Skin a Dip highlighter from Jouer Cosmetics. Golden E. See that? Crazy. Oh my god. Just like that. And what I also like to do is I like to apply it onto my forehead and my chin. And just apply in the middle of my nose. Just like that. Now that I'm done with the skin, I'm gonna use Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. After this mist, your face is looking like amazing. Anyway, okay, let's go on to the eyes. I'm using the Morphe 35R palette. I'm gonna start with this shade here. I'm just gonna apply this shade onto my crease as a transition shade, like I always do. In the meantime, somebody asked about my diet. Well, I eat pretty clean as much as I can, which means a lot of proteins, greens, vegetables, fruits, and of course exercise, and everything combined, you're good to go. You know, you don't have to worry about. This is actually the next shade I'm gonna use just to add like the depth in my crease. The Sigma Blending E25 brush for that. Now I'm gonna use this shade for the lid. So what I like to do, I dip my brush into the color. I take some setting spray and just spray the brush to intensify the color. Super shiny, see that? People are interested if I have a boyfriend. No, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm happy to be single. And I'm going back to this first shade. I'm gonna apply it onto my bottom lash line. Now I'm taking again this highlighter, highlight my inner dots. Yeah, to open my eyes even more. Now I'm gonna apply my lashes. I'm going to use the Opulence by Lilly lashes. While I'm trimming them, somebody asked, is it hard to train 3 times a week? Yeah, it can be hard. Sometimes you just don't want to get up out of your bed and knowing you're gonna be fucked. I have a personal trainer and he is like super hardcore when, you know, doing my sessions. He's an ex-boxer, so he's training me like he's training a professional boxer. So if that makes any sense, it's super hard, but all I can say is that I'm happy that I've actually learned the technique. I punch really hard. This is a great exercise for releasing the stress, and overall, I mean, you never know if you will find yourself in a situation when you maybe need to defend yourself, and it's good to be a woman and know how to properly defend yourself, you know. Let me just pop these on real quick. The glue is still drying, but I just love them. I'm gonna use my Nude eyeliner from Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna apply it onto my waterline real quick. Okay, and I'm gonna use my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced and apply it on my bottom and my top lashes. Ooh. Somebody wanted to know if I was wealthy for my entire life, and was it simple? No, I was actually raised by my mom, a single parent. My parents got divorced when I was 6. There was a certain struggle tease when I was growing up, you know, because it's really hard to grow up with only one parent by your side and watching your mom doing everything, being your mom and your dad at the same point. No, it was not always perfect situation, but I'm definitely grateful for that life because I wouldn't be who I am today. I would not appreciate things like I appreciate them now. And I've learned that a woman can definitely make her own empire or her own peace and business. I really don't like to hear when women only rely on guys, because just have your own self-respect, be your own person. Don't expect a guy to give you everything in life without you even trying to work or do something for yourself. You don't have to be famous, you don't have to be a blogger, whatever. You can be a hairstylist, you can be a doctor, whatever. Just find yourself, that's something you like to work, and just stick on that. Just go reach your goals no matter what. Just don't expect other people to do everything for you, because that's not how life works, you know. Life is not simple. I'm talking about that because I'm that kind of person, you know. I never had a dad or a guy to stand behind me and have my back. No, I always had my mom, and everything what I have today, what I'm doing, this job is what I've done with my 10 fingers, and that's it, you know, with my own talent. Anyway, now I'm gonna use the NYX matte lip liner in shade Sandstorm. And I'm gonna use Ultra Satin Lip by Colourpop in shade Likely. It's really like satin matte. You know what, guys? I think this is it. I'm good with the highlight. The eyes are good as well, and yeah, I'm just gonna spray my face with Gerard Cosmetics setting spray in shade Scent Mango. I'm just gonna change real quick and I'm back. Okay guys, so I finished the makeup look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really wanted you to get to know me a little bit better. I always feel like I'm talking about makeup and never actually talk about myself. So this is a little bit of preview of my life. And I really love this look. I really think it's perfect for the summer. It's just so fresh. So if you liked the tutorial, please leave your thumbs up, subscribe, and see you in my next tutorial. Love ya!